Hey everyone, how are you doing? Today's tutorial is all about our beloved Suyu, the most complete assassin in the game. Besides dealing tons of damage, he also has great mobility and durability, something most assassins usually lack. His early game is insanely strong compared to other heroes in the same role. He unlocks all his abilities at level 3, which allows him to invade the enemy jungle and gank even before the first turtle spawns. Pretty broken, right? Well, today you're going to learn in a simple and well-explained way how Suyu's passive and abilities work. I'll also show you some combos, a super strong build, and at the end, give you some tips to help you carry your matches with this beast. Passive. When holding down any ability, Suyu shifts into his immortal form. In this form, his basic attack damage is increased by 125%, and he gains 20% physical damage reduction. Additionally, he gains 1% more physical damage reduction for every 20 physical attack points from items, up to a maximum of 40%. So, even if you buy 5 damage items, you'll never reach 100% reduction. Important? This is physical damage reduction. Against heroes who deal magic damage, this passive has no effect. Keep that in mind. To exit the immortal form, just tap any ability instead of holding it. Doing so puts Suyu in his mortal form. In this form, he gains plus 40 movement speed and increased basic attack speed. Skills. Suyu's abilities change depending on whether you tap or hold each one. Let's go over them one by one. Skill 1. Tap once. Suyu throws his weapon in a direction, dealing damage to enemies along the way. Then, he teleports to the weapon's location and strikes in the opposite direction. Basically, it's an offensive dash. Hold. Suyu dashes in a straight line, stunning enemies in his path. This is a great ability to initiate fights. Skill 2. Tap. Deals area damage in a fan shape. The damage is based on 15% of the enemy's missing HP, meaning the less HP the enemy has, the more damage they take. Excellent for finishing off low-health targets. Hold. Executes 3 strikes in a wider area. The third hit deals bonus damage and heals Suyu for 50% of his bonus physical attack. The more damage you have in your build, the greater the healing. Skill 3. Tap. Suyu dashes backward, dealing damage and applying 30% slow to enemies hit. Hold. Fires an arrow that damages all enemies in its path. Combos. Suyu is an extremely versatile hero with a wide range of combos thanks to his complete skill set. Here are the 2 simplest and most effective ones. Combo 1, Initiation 1. Hold skill 1 to dash in and stun the enemy. 2. Then, hold skill 2 to enter immortal form and deal massive damage. 3. Finish with a normal tap on skill 3 to safely dash backward. This combo is great for starting fights since you gain extra durability by switching to immortal form. Combo 2, Execution 1. Tap skill 1 to get close to the enemy. 2. Tap skill 2 to deal damage based on missing HP. 3. Finish with skill 3 to escape safely. Perfect for quickly eliminating low-health targets. Once you master these 2 combos, you'll be ready to play Suyu effectively. Build. Thanks to his passive that reduces damage based on bonus physical attack, you should focus on damage items, making your early game even stronger. Start with cooldown reduction boots, followed by Hunter Strike for damage and mobility. War Axe is another great option, offering spell vamp and cooldown reduction. Blade of Despair is essential for Suyu. It's a high damage item that synergizes perfectly with his passive. Since his passive doesn't reduce magic damage, it's smart to have a defensive item. Athena's Shield is a solid choice for surviving against mages. It might sound strange, but Winter Crown can be a lifesaver. The 2 seconds of freeze might be just enough to reset a skill. I've used it in many clutch situations. Immortality also works well defensively, offering a second chance during intense team fights. Emblems. The most recommended emblem is Assassin, due to the extra penetration and bonus damage. Best talent choices. Thrill increases physical attack. Seasoned Hunter helps with jungle farming. Killing Spree or Lethal Ignition. Choose one depending on your playstyle and the enemy composition. This is the build I usually run in most matches. Feel free to test and adjust it to your own playstyle. Quick tips to maximize your Suyu gameplay. Suyu has one of the strongest early games among assassins. Take advantage of this by playing aggressively at the start. His first skill makes ganks very effective against mages and marksmen, who usually lack defenses. His passive gives you an edge against physical damage heroes, but beware, it does not protect against magic damage. That includes not only mages, but also other heroes in different classes who deal magic damage. During team fights, prioritize staying in immortal form for the extra durability. Avoid initiating fights with the first skill in mortal form. It's better used to finish enemies, since its damage scales with missing HP. Use immortal form for direct engagements and mortal form for faster map rotations. Like the video? Smash that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.